It's a 1, 2.
Hello, Sparkle.
Hello, Sparkles.
Hi,
I'm Jeannie.
Sparkle Girls. I'm Jevona.
I'm Gwendolyn.
Woo!
Gosh, I love that. And like when it goes,
I love that we could just keep doing these shows and it's just like our light just gets brighter and brighter. Just like that song that you're playing. It's like it's
Yeah.
like riding the energy of our own. It's so fun. So exciting. Like last episode we're just coming in and now we're even like, woo, starting with like chills and laughs and yeah.
I have so many chills right now. So everybody, let's just take a deep breath and feel all of the particles around us just coming in and just feeling how giggly, delighted they are that we exist and how much they're smiling at us. And as we inhale, feeling them coming inside of us and becoming our bodies and making us up all of the energy of the beautiful light that we are. And feeling no difference between ourselves, our bodies, and this beautiful universe that we inhabit. And feeling that light expanding now, the light within us, the light of our hearts, permeating everything that is. So it is.
So it is. Wow, wow, wow.
oh, it is. Oh, thank you, Gwendolyn.
Yeah. So Jevona, I heard you had something that you wanted to share.
Yeah. Okay. So we had with our texts that we do, but I want to read this because this is a great topic for today. Every time you see and perceive others, perceive yourself, others, and the world as you would like it to be, not as they appear to be, you are performing a miracle. You are rearranging time and space. That's Tom Karen. Course in Miracles. Every time you perform a miracle, seeing reality as you would like it to be, will arrange time and space to adjust it to it. Wow, wow, wow. exactly what exactly what I needed to hear today. That was from the text from Jeannie. I am unmoved by appearances and therefore appearances move. And that's Florence Scoville Shin.
Wow. That's so powerful. That is so powerful. That's the core of it, and even situations. I mean, that's why do we have a specialty in trash cans and stink bugs and homeless people, because we can do this. Weren't you kind of transforming a situation, Jevona and Jeannie both?
Yeah, so I went for a walk yesterday and I was coming up a hill and in this lake area that I walk around, there's, some homeless people. And I was seeing, as I was coming up, I seen one guy with this tent, carrying the tent, another guy, he was limping and he had like a pole and a dog. And my first thought was like, homeless. But then I was like, no, I'm creating this reality or whatever. And so I just look at them, and as we walk by, he's like, hello. And I'm like, hello. And then I just realized as he's walking by, I'm like, wait, there's no more limp. It was like, because I seen him in his wholeness. Like I create this reality and I see him in his perfection. And it was just even that moment of my mind of thinking like, it's that easy just to switch these old thoughts into new ones and seeing everybody as the truth of who we are.
Yeah. That's like the power that Jesus used, right? For his healing, seeing them in their perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Christ the Redeemer. He was at the latter part of his ministry, he was making all of those I am statements because he had come into the realization and he was claiming his authority. Like, I believe it's in the one of the I am discourses volumes. There's a powerful affirmation I am the perfection of my world, and it is self-sustaining. I am the authority.
Wow.
Like, that's incredibly powerful. And Florence Scovel Shinn has one that I've been utilizing. And when you utilize this, or the one that I just said, you will start to see, like, you, because you've asked, it will appear. And
Yeah.
so I say, I am now expressing the perfect divine idea in my body, mind, and affairs. And then you will watch your world change, because you have decided who you are. And the other day I woke up, and just little things had been coming into my realization of, like, a lot of people talking about what they don't want, and just a lot of realization around the perpetuation of what I don't want, right? And I woke up the other morning, and it was like, just boom. Like, and this is the, Neville said, this is the meaning of the crucifixion, is Jesus was like, I am the bridge between heaven and earth, and I, like, planting it and taking a stand. And I woke up the other morning with that, and it's like, I'm not going to, I'm taking a stand. I'm going to speak what I want. I'm going to be the miracle worker that sees how I want things to be. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm
Didn't
done
you also
with,
see a homeless woman that you kind of
well,
saw?
and that was a while back. Yeah. And so I've been practicing ever since that miracle happened. This was a year or something, a year and a half ago. I was walking downtown, and I saw a woman who appeared. She was screaming and she was flailing her arms. And I was on the same side as her, and I was coming towards her. And I said, you know what, Jeannie, this is it. There's only love. And I just kept saying that. There's only love. There's only love. And as I walked up to her, or, I was going to pass her, and she's right there. She literally instantly calmed, got poised, and looked me straight in the eyes and said, good morning. I said, good morning. And I kept walking on. It was just imaginary. And I had a friend do this for a homeless person. She walked out of a store, and there was a homeless, and he had all of his belongings, lots of stuff, right? He wasn't just quick to, go. And she walked past, and then she started going, wait, there's only love. And I'm going to go back. He wasn't there. She goes, he wasn't able to move. There was so much, and he wasn't there. But because she had the realization, wait a minute, there is one mind, there's one divine mind. Everyone is taken care of by all of creation. There is no lack, there is no loss, there is no misperception, there's no misplaced people. Everyone has the perfect place to be in. Everyone is taken care of by all of creation. Like, you call it forth. And then so the other day, there was a car, and this is how it works. There was in my neighborhood, right at the entrance, there was a car that was broken down and had one of the, like, a trash bag over the window, and all this, like, just kind of junky thing. And then my mechanic was driving by as I was pulling into my neighborhood, and he goes, watch out for them, or, like, I don't know about that, like, all the 3D coming up, right? And it's just reflecting back to me. And I go, oh my gosh, that goes into the cosmic trash can. Like that, I'm handing it over to the light to be dissolved back into love. So then this man that had broken down, it was his girlfriend's car. And then he came over. I went to the golf course and was walking my dog, and he came riding over on his bike. And he said, hey, do you have some gas or money or something like that? I go, I don't have anything with me, but I have a bottle of water. Here's a bottle of water. And then I just started speaking the word. I'd spoken the word already, but I just continued to speak the word. And then I connected in and got my guidance. And I said, do I need to go get gas, go get money, go get whatever? And they said, and I hear clearly, speak the word, Jeannie, speak the word. So I just kept speaking. There's no lack, there's no loss, there's no broken down, there's all this stuff. The one divine mind, everything's taken care of. all of a sudden I see that so I'm on the golf course, and it's the city has all of their yard that they keep their vehicles in and all that stuff. I see that all the city people are still there. And I go, oh my gosh. So I go walking over to the guy and go, the city's still there. They have gas right there for all their vehicles. Like that idea, because I wasn't the first responder trying to fix everything. I was seeing and speaking the perfection of the one divine mind, right? And so anyways, I come out later, everything's taken care of. They're gone. Everything's taken care of.
Yeah.
And it's just this recognition that a perfect universe was created by God. A one divine mind created everything perfect.
Yes.
And we layer all of our misperceptions on top of it. And then we continue to try to fix and do and all this stuff. And then we wonder why we keep seeing it. And it's like, speak the word and let the perfection reveal itself. And that can be somebody helping them. But the gas was right there. But I didn't even realize that. Plus, I didn't even know they were still there. Like the perfection is right there. Just allow it. Allow it. Yeah.
Wow.
Intentions are so powerful too. It's just like you set your intentions and disallow. I'm just really allowing. Like my intention today is to allow what's all me, allow the universe to surprise me, delight me. And it's claiming it and changing the story. Like, even people that are in your life, your family, like my daughter, anybody, anything that, might trigger you or whatever, is you could change the story or see them in that light, see that in perfection. And, you're opening up that energy for them. And it's been working for me. It's amazing. It's just like, there is no problem. There is no issue. All is well. Like knowing that all is well.
Weren't you saying that anything else is a game?
Yeah, just like that it's just a game. Like you could just, okay, I want, you just, imagination is very powerful too. It's setting your intention and imagining what you want to create. That's what we're here for, is creating, right?
Because the particles don't know what's imagination and what we call reality.
Yes.
The particles, our minds, the universe, there is no delineation between that. That's why these miracles happen, is because we actually are manipulating them with our imagination, because the particle is neutral. It has to respond in quantum physics to how it's observed by the observer. It's the observer that is the operative vehicle there.
And that's the creating part, because we only have our past. We only have these images in our mind of our past. So when we wake up each day, we only have the images of everything behind us. So that's the real creating and alchemizing. Like, no, that's an old script. Yesterday was an old script. So what am I creating and allowing today?
Yeah.
This is a reality. Like heaven on earth. I'm already in heaven on earth. Like,
exactly. Yeah. And claim that. And Jesus said, do not judge by appearances, because we can't. We're seeing 0.01% of creation, not the 99.9% of the unseen. And we're seeing it. Like even the Princeton study said, like most of the vision, it's not coming from your whatever, the retina and the cones and all this stuff. Like 80% of it is coming from the memories part of your brain, like what Jevona was saying. So we're taking that small little pinhole of perception that we have, and we're coming out of the file cabinet and saying, well, this is what it must be. And that's that connecting in and allowing your higher, the one that has the stadium view of everything, to tell you what to do and what to say. Just like the prayer that I said on the last episode from Course in Miracles. I do not need to know what to say or what to do, for he who sent me, that one source, that one divine mind, will tell me what to say and do, and just connect in
your intuition is leading the way. And just claiming what you want, what feels good, what brings you joy. Follow your highest joy, your highest excitement. Do that.
Yeah.
And everything
Yeah.
else will just come into play.
And you know, the thing is, that guy probably got his whole tank filled, and I was only going to be able to give him a gallon, and he may have gotten his whole tank filled.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that allowing. It's
Yes,
that
that's
allowing.
allowing. Yes. Because he
And because 3D, it's like, oh, here's a little 1 gallon of gas, and it's like, no, the whole reservoir was available, and you're just like, well, I'm gonna be be the miracle worker. He probably got the whole tank of gas.
and you can see them as that. Like the more you see them in that light or in that perfection, the energy expand. Like that's what they're in their perfection, right? Seeing them in the light, seeing them in that, not as seeing them as, oh, that poor soul lost, he needs help.
Yeah.
No, we don't need help. We all are already here. It's just
We're already whole. We're
who
already
we
perfect.
are.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are each the perfect divine idea of God, and it's allowing everything to be seen as that. And
Chill city today, guys. Chill city. I just had so many chills as you spoke.
And Neville Goddard has a whole book on revision, and he said, do not go to sleep without revising your day. If you have thought something, seen something, anything unlike love, revise it. Be the miracle worker of your life, of your world. See it as your heart wants to see it, as your heart's telling you.
Well, that's a wrap, darling. Love you guys. This is the most fun.
It's so good. You are the light.
You
shine so bright.
You sparkle. You shine so bright. You sparkle. Sparkle.
I love you, Sparkle Girls.
I just got so many more chills just now.
Oh, I love that. I love all the chills that you get, Gwendolyn. It's so fun. So fun.
It's your heart expansion.
Yeah, it sure is.